everybody, it's Rebecca here at White Mermaids. I'm joined by Fred, my cat, right here, which you might see more of him tomorrow, but we'll see. So happy Vlogmas day number 24. Happy Christmas Eve, or Merry Christmas Eve. I can't believe we are almost finished here with Vlogmas. Like, wow, that's pretty insane. So today I thought that since it is the night before Christmas, I would do the night before Christmas book tag. I thought it was pretty fitting. This tag was created by Fred Weasley Died Laughing, and I thought it was appropriate, so I decided to do it. Now tomorrow's video, there's no guarantee there will be one tomorrow, so this might be the last one of Vlogmas. It might not. We'll see. I have an idea for tomorrow, but it all depends on what gets filmed, so it may or may not get filmed. But if I don't see you tomorrow, then Merry Christmas. Thank you for coming along with me on this long journey of Vlogmas and sticking with me and watching my videos and commenting on them and liking them and all of that. I really do appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. It's been hard, but it's been a lot of fun, and I can't wait to go back to like regular 3 videos a week kind of thing for a little bit, just because I've run out of ideas to how to be creative. So anyway, let's just get into the tag. And again, Merry Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Book that kept you up so late everyone else was asleep. I don't know, it's been a while since I've been kept up late reading a book. But I do know over the summer I was reading Harry Potter and rereading Harry Potter, and everybody else was asleep then, so I'm defaulting to Harry Potter because that is a good one. I do tend to read that one late and can't stop. But it has been a while since I'm too tired these days. It's tough to stay up that late. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. A book that made you fall asleep. Again, I can't stay up late anymore because I'm older and have a job and have to get up early, so pretty much any book I'm currently reading makes me fall asleep at night, and that currently is The Young Elites by Marie Lu, and I know I can't read more than like a couple pages sometimes before I just go, I'm going to bed. So it's not that it's a bad book, it's just I'm too tired, and that's currently what I'm reading, and I'm currently having trouble at night reading it, so oh well. Out on the roof, there arose such a clatter. I sprang out of the bed to see what was the matter. A book or book scene that made your heart race. The ending of Golden Sun. There's a big cliffhanger. The ending of that book, it made my heart race. I was like, what is happening? When what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. An object in a book that was utterly magical, or a magical book. And I'm going with The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern because the writing is magical, the setting is magical, the actions of everything about that book is magical to me. And I love it. It's just, makes me feel good. With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. Twinkle-eyed book character that makes you happy. Dumbledore. He's always described as having a twinkle in his eye, and I mean, Dumbledore has his problems, but I really like Dumbledore. I really like Dumbledore. He makes me happy, even if he is kind of crazy sometimes. So up to the housetop, the cursors they flew, the sleigh full of toys, and Saint Nicholas too. A book that made you fly to another land. Peter Pan? Is there really any other answer? Because you're flying to Neverland. You're flying there, and it's another land, and it's called Neverland. So Neverland and Peter Pan. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. A book creature you love. I love all creatures, but I'm gonna go with Buckbeak from Harry Potter. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A character that proves to more than just his or her first impression. I'm gonna go with Severo from Red Rising for this one. You think a little bit about him the first time you meet him, but he's got a lot that you don't necessarily know, and he's pretty cool. I like Severo a lot. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. A book or book character that makes you laugh. I'm gonna go with Mark Watney from The Martian. Now this is not necessarily a funny book, but the way that Mark is and his attitude towards it and just his like journal entries are pretty funny. And he made me laugh a lot, and that's something to say for a sci-fi about a guy stranded on Mars. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. A book that makes you feel safe. For me, that's always Harry Potter. It always makes me feel safe and comforted, even though it's not necessarily happy all the time. It just brings me to a safe place, as does Anne of Green Gables by Ellen Montgomery. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, and turned with a jerk. A book that puts you to work, or a book that you feel like you need to concentrate on. Pretty much any classic is kind of like that, because you have to kind of decipher the words a little bit more, Shakespeare especially. But any classic really that's older than 1920s is one that you can't just digest immediately. It's one that you kind of do have to work the words around in your brain a little bit longer, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Happy Christmas to you all, and to all a good night. A book with a magnificent ending. I'm gonna go with The Martian by Andy Weir, because the ending is everything you want it to be, everything you hope it to be, and it really does show the goodness of humanity and how humanity can be. And it really is uplifting, but it's sad at the same time, and it's just a really beautiful book and a beautiful ending, and so I'm gonna go with that one for today for this question. Well, that's the night before Christmas tag. I hope you have enjoyed it. Again, I hope you have a very, very, very Merry Christmas, or whatever holiday that you may be celebrating or not celebrating at this time. And I guess that is it for me today. I may see you tomorrow. Merry Christmas.